Wait, am I actually live? Okay, I don't really know if I'm alive or not, but hello everyone, LeoWX here. Currently we are going to be doing a little bit of a serial coverage for a bit until about 1 hour. So please, we're gonna do a bit of a update right here. So currently we had a bit. Sorry guys, we're experiencing some difficulties. I will be right back. Okay. I think everything's working now. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Oh crap. Okay, we have to restart that. Okay. Okay, guys. Sorry for all the lag. Sorry for all of this. I am trying to get this fixed. So hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully there's audio and it's not as laggy. But anyway, I'm gonna do a bit of a summary of what's been going on, severe thunderstorm watches, warnings, and all that stuff. So let's go on with the watches. We currently have a severe thunderstorm watch that is in effect for portions of Kansas and Nebraska. The US Storm Prediction Center has issued a severe thunderstorm watch for northern Kansas and western central Nebraska, effective this Saturday afternoon and evening until 2:15 p.m. until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The primary threats include scattered damaging winds are likely and isolated significant gusts to 75 miles per hour as possible, isolated large hail events to 1 inch or diameter and possible, or a tornado or two could be possible. A watch, if you guys don't know what a watch means, I think some of you guys should know, but if you don't, a watch is like conditions are favorable for tornadoes or severe thunderstorms that could be capable of producing tornadoes or large hail damaging winds or potentially squall lines. We also have another severe thunderstorm watch in effect. The other one will expire in 41 minutes. So people in central. Oh wait, what is this? What does it say again? Uh, Western central Nebraska and northern Kansas. Oh, sorry about that. Let me go back to that radar. the one I was on to. Be good now. Okay, we're back to our radar. Make sure everything's okay. Okay. All right. So we are. I'm still currently looking at one of these storms up here. These seem to have a hail core. Wrong thing. Right up here, there seems to be something called a hail core. Let's go to one panel display. So a hail core is basically there's hail in one of these storms, higher dBz, which is the reflectivity rate. Reflectivity is what the measuring of how light or heavy the rain could be. So pretty awesome. So as you can see, that little border line, that's our severe thunderstorm watch that's in effect. Anyway, we got some storms rolling in through Strong City, Toledo, Cottonwood Falls, Elmgale. I'm going to slaughter these names, so I'm very sorry. Oh, we gotta I have to check the time there. Okay. Let's look at our rotation tracker after. Let's look at this. Nothing too bad as we see right now. Actually, let's look at our storm relative velocity. So, we could actually see some rotation in one of these storms. Maybe so a severe thunderstorm warning could be in place. Once a severe thunderstorm warning is in place, people should get indoors away from windows, because the reason why people say, "Oh, get away from windows, get away from anything that's glass," and a minute goes from the outside. The reason why it's said that, because if thunder strikes really close to your home, the shock wave from the thunder could break the glass, and if you're close to it, it could puncture and possibly injure someone. So or if you're outside and there's a bunch of 1-inch hail falling down, you don't want to be caught in that. Trust me. But anyway, we could actually see some hail. So if you're in this area, please start to take cover indoors. This is a possible SVR or severe thunderstorm warning that could be issued. So anyone in that area, be prepared for some strong winds, maybe some hail. Let's look at our correlation. Our specific differential phase. Okay, this detects how much. How do I say this? How likely storms could possibly be. Like, as you can see, storms are pretty unlikely in this one area, but not exactly as likely. So let me go to correlation coefficient. This detects if there is any really high what's in the clouds, basically. So, for example, like this red right here, that's rain. But if you've seen, like, on the news channel or any news or any YouTube videos over radar-like storms, you might have seen, and there's like a confirmed tornado. You could have seen like a little bitty blue dot right here, and something called the correlation coefficient, or CC. The little blue dot means there should be something in the air, like there's a tornado golfing debris in the air. But that isn't always the likely thing. Oh, what's that? Sorry, guys. I need to actually do this. Okay, sorry about that. I am trying to... Okay, anyway, CC drops don't always detect, like, those little blue dots don't always detect tornadoes. That if you got to match it up with like a tornadic hook, if it's like on like past storms or anything like that, and you see that, you got to make sure it matches with the hook. You always got to do that. If it matches with the hook and it matches with the velocity, it that is a confirmed tornado. And anyway, with velocity, there's two types of velocity. The normal type of velocity and storm relative velocity. So just the normal velocity, that measures the wind speeds inside of storms, and it looks directly inside the storm motion. It brings down all of the motion from storms, and it brings it back to feeds. This is called dual polarization radars. These type of radars, or radar programs, use this for mainly people who are really good in forecasting like I am. So, this basically is... This is not rotation, because rotation would look like blue and green mixing together. So, don't always... It's like the same thing with correlation coefficient. You got to measure it with the reflectivity hook. Anyway, going on with the storm relative velocity. So as you might have heard, the velocity depicts or shows all of the miles per hour and wind gust inside storms. So this is like the same thing, but it's every single bit of wind gust, every wind inside of a storm. It brings it here onto this right here. As you can see, it's not like velocity. It's a bit more like that. This is really, really helpful for me, especially on like severe weather days, because stuff like this is so useful. It's unimaginable. So, this depicts how much motion is in, or the winds, or in storms. Like if there were to be rotation, that means there could potentially be a funnel cloud, maybe about to be a funnel cloud, or maybe even a tornado. But it's like the same thing with velocity. You got to make sure it actually matches with the hook. So that was just a little meteorology 101. We're still going to be covering this, so I am going to actually look at these storms down here, because it was actually kind of caught my eye. Let me look at these. So as you can see, these are like... This is possibly just straight line wind gust and rain showers, so nothing too biggie. But there is something called a slight risk that the Storm Prediction Center issues. The Storm Prediction Center is a big organization that the National Weather Service partners up with. They send out reports, they send out outlooks to help us see where the most likely spot of storms, how favorable storms could be. So today we have a slight risk, so storms could be may or like could be strong but not very severe. Um, just FYI, if you guys want this program, it's called RadarScope. This is not the only program I use. I also use some other programs. So I am using this for now, just to look at the warnings, the watches, and all that. Where all the storm tracks, the lightning, and all that stuff. So anyway, we're gonna go back to our storm near Dunlap. Let's actually look at the storm track. Celsius 5. Oh dang. Oh, that ain't good. Let's go look at our hill tracker. See how much. So this. Okay, yeah. So this is called VIL, or vertically integrated liquid. This is like reflectivity, but if it were to be so like all the way to its max. Sorry, allergies, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so this depicts about how much hail, how the hail probability, and how severe the hail could be. Like, as you can see, there could be at least maybe 1 inch to possibly 2 inches, or maybe higher. So we can kind of see there could be 1 inch in the storm. So wait, what's this? Sorry about that. Had to turn down something on my TV. Anyway, okay, we're gonna look at the enhanced echotops. So the enhanced echotops is like how high the storm could be. So this is like, wait, let me see. 29 feet. So this storm is 29 feet in the air. That is pretty high, but not too high, which is good. That's good. I think I just FYI, I am not an official meteorologist. I am not a degree meteorologist. I just want you all to know that if you want specific weather information, don't contact me. Don't rely on the Severe Weather Forecaster's office. Please don't, because I am not. My team. I'm not a degree. We're all not degree meteorologists. We might have some Sky1 people part of the National Weather Service, but they're not actual degree meteorologists. Sorry, as I know for sure. But if you just want widespread weather information and warning updates, please go to our streams or go somewhere else if you want that. Because we do widespread, we do national stuff. We also do some extended outlooks. If you go to our Discord, which is in my YouTube description, or you can contact me through email or Discord. So if you need any information over like some storm areas or any of that, or want to know anything about severe weather, you can contact me or my team. So yeah. Anyway, let's see here. So we're going back to our our velocity or our rotation tracker. We can kind of start to see how that starts to elevate in wind speeds, which is I'm kind of concerned, but not as concerned. Okay. We may or may not have sun rotation. Let me go back to my reflectivity. Let's look at the storm relative velocity again. I am actually a bit concerned about that storm right here. So just in case people near Dunlap, I really want you guys to go indoors, like sure about this storm, because this could be uppercading and elevating with hail. So I'm hoping that this rotation de-escalates. So I'm still going to keep my eye on this for as long as I could possibly stay alive, because I am not going to be alive in like about maybe an hour. So the stream is going to end maybe pretty soon. Sorry to do some. Anyway. And oh yeah, greetings to everyone who sees this after this is posted. Wait a minute. Give me a second. Okay, I am after all live. That's good. I am live. Okay. Anyway, I was just checking if I was live or not. So, yippee. Okay, we got a bit of a radar update. Let's go ahead and look at our velocity. Making sure nothing's going on too bad. Okay. That's not looking as bad as it looked like before. Um, So we are still watching this, hoping that the hail core on this starts to die down. Um, and oh yeah, everyone, people, okay, okay. So that hail core has died down, thankfully. So I think this could just be a bit, maybe just a few, maybe some heavy rain. This is going right towards, let's see here, Eskridge, if I said that correctly. Elma, McFarland, Maple Hill, Wilmington, Bushnog, Allen, Admire, however you said that. I'm going to die down these names. Harveysville, Burlingame, Barclay, Ostrich City, and I think those could just be those that are affected. I don't these it could actually they could shift, they could not shift. It's depicted by time. So this hopefully soons to die down. So this is going right towards Bushnog. So you guys are next for these storms. You guys might want to get ready if just in case the hail core starts to go back up. Allen and Meyer, you're going to be affected by this. People in Wilmington and Harveyville, you guys are going to get affected. People at Meyer, you guys are also going to get a hit. So, people in those areas possibly get ready for maybe a bit of hail, but I don't think it could be really large. It could possibly just be a little penny-sized hail. So, if it were to be 1 inch, it would be bigger. It would be a more defined hail core. Sorry. Got a drink, even though we got to talk all day. So, I mean, a forecaster. Anyway, get off topic here. I'm wondering if. Let's just look at this. So let's look at our Outlook legend. Real quickly. As you can see, we currently have so this is a 2 out of 5 slight risk, and people in Texas and Oklahoma, not Texas, I mean people in Oklahoma, you're under a 1 out of 1 through 5, 1 through 5 marginal. So, let's look at this. Severe storms remain possible across parts of the central into southern plains this afternoon and early evening. Scattered severe wind gusts and isolated large hail are primary risk with the stronger storms, but a couple of tornadoes may also occur. Let's actually look at the legend over outlooks. Let's look at this. Um, Sorry. Oh, here we go. So, here's a bit of a legend in